This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
Welcome into Royal Rumble Weekend Show with BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub. Hey, it's me, David Double D Dykstra. I'm here with my tag team partner.
No Gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Who would be the guy that takes the most punishment in our tag team? Would it be me? Because I'm the bigger dude?
I don't know.
Who would get the hot tag?
I assume I would for like a short.
So
spurt.
I would be the dude getting the punishment.
Yeah,
I'd be the JD McDonough.
You sell pretty well. Well, I hope you take a breather if you didn't get a punctured lung. My goodness.
Bravo, by the way. And we're going to get to JD McDonough in a little bit, but I guarantee you he gets a push when he comes back.
Sure. Yeah.
I think he does.
JD McDonald Google me? Yeah.
You mean the seven head?
Yeah, I guess so.
He doesn't just have a forehead, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's true.
He has a seven head. All right. Well, let's talk AEW first because there's a lot to get to when it comes to the Royal Rumble and WWE just in general. Danhausen wants some TV time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danhausen goes, no gimmicks, dropping the face paint in an all-access kind of interview with Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet. I apologize, Chris. I apologize.
Yeah, overall, it just sounded like he went in there with exactly that. Stole my gimmick with the no gimmick, and just simply laid it out that he's top seller on Pro Wrestling Tees on Shop AEW every single year. He just wants some TV time. He feels like the Danhausen character is still good for TV. It's it's gimmick. It's very
Let him wrestle.
Yes, that too.
Because he's a great wrestler.
Yeah. Overall, he just wants to get back on there, and he had injury time, and then there was also unfortunately his wife had their baby prematurely passed away, so they were dealing with that for some time. So, but overall, I mean, get Danhausen back on TV. I mean, rightfully so. Like if he's leading the charge and he hasn't been on TV in what? He came back Final Battle just
Something
for like a little
that,
appearance,
yeah,
but again, hasn't been on Dynamite in some time, and he's still
he did
top
like
selling everything.
The Casino Royale.
I think so, yeah. So I mean, again, on Shop AEW, they use his name all the time for the mystery boxes, and he does pretty well on his own, just like live streaming and selling stuff. So. TK, you got to capitalize. Again, on top of that, yes, he is a very good wrestler. Like he's got some solid matches under his belt. So give him the time, give him some effort. I mean, I think the character does well still too.
First professional wrestler ever to trademark his makeup.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Before
Nice.
Sting, before anybody else trademarked their face paint, Danhausen was the first.
And you can buy a Danhausen mask on shopaew.com.
I'm just
sure,
saying,
so.
like, this dude has got the mind for professional wrestling.
Yes.
He really, truly does. It is sad that he has been underutilized because the pops that he gets when he comes out are great pops.
I mean, I won't sit here and tell you a world heavyweight champion by any means.
No, I wouldn't even say, do you have to give him an ROH run?
Yeah, he's already.
See if he can.
That's where he started. That's where he was already on the roster.
TK, I'm just saying, you want to see if he can actually do what he says he can do. Put him on ROH and see what he does there.
Yeah.
Maybe give him the pure title. Maybe give him, the TV title, something like that.
You could probably even give him you can give him the Ring of Honor World title. I think
Him beating Jericho would be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Jerichohausen.
Jerichohausen.
Like the Hookhausen. That was a good.
He said he would team with Hook any day of the week.
Yeah.
Moving forward, he says Hook's being underutilized as well.
He is. He very much is.
Go to WWE.
No, don't do that.
That's where you'll be.
Yeah, that's where you'll be shunned. So Kai Cenat can take your spot. So if you're not a streamer, you're in the back. You might as well be in catering,
He's
pal.
so bitter. So bitter, Nick.
He's such a hater, dude.
Hater.
Dude, you saw what I texted you in our DMs. Like, bro is a straight hater.
I'm having a guy that's watched wrestling for 5 minutes.
Listen, I'm
5 minutes.
I'm not.
Tell me what? Are you
coffee.
kidding me right now, Scotty?
Cup of coffee.
You have no idea what wrestling is. You
of
have not
coffee.
a clue. You have no idea. You've watched it for 5 whole minutes. You're saying I don't get the celebrities in front of me. That's not wrestling. That's nothing. You subscribe to the just the glitz and the glamour, the Hollywood. That's what you have.
I would say this.
Unbelievable.
I would say this. I think there are certain people on the AEW roster that shouldn't be there that would do better on WWE. And just because Hook is Taz's kid, Taz already has probably taught him what WWE is compared to AEW. So that being said, I honestly think Hook would get a hard push in WWE. That's just my personal opinion. You have the right to yours. I just wanted to jab you a little. I didn't know it was going to turn into a Let's Kill Scotty segment already. What are we, 5 minutes in? Yeah, that's a record, ladies and gentlemen, a record.
It's all, he just throws that hater. That's what I can't.
I mean, you are a little bit of a hater when it comes to the WWE product.
Yeah, because it's not good wrestling.
I would say since January 6th, I would politely disagree with you in most cases.
In some matches, yeah.
Most matches.
In some matches, yeah.
Most.
In some matches, for sure.
That being said, somebody else whining and complaining about getting, more TV time. Deonna Purrazzo addresses her absence from Dynamite, wants more opportunities, but acknowledges the ever-changing storylines that come about.
Yeah. From my understanding, she was actually on Dynamite in a small segment with her. And
by the way, when did Tyra lose all the weight?
I don't know.
I was like, who is that? That's Tyra?
Tyra
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I went, damn.
I mean, her and John Morrison.
I didn't realize she was that tall either.
Yeah.
By the way, she's a big, and when I say big, I mean tall woman.
I'm sure she's like 5'10". I'm sure. And she always puts on the boots.
Speculate maybe 6.
Yeah. Well, that's Johnny
It
Boy.
never translated back in the day.
No.
Like even when she was on NXT, her height and never translated to like holy crap.
Yeah. But again, underutilized talent. But in both cases.
Do you think she is though?
I
I think she's in the right place. I think AEW is the perfect place for her. What pissed me off about Deonna Purrazzo was that, and this is no fault of her own, her and Chelsea Green were starting to get some tread with that NXT gimmick that they were doing.
Okay.
And just as they both were catching tread on it, they both got released.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, no fault of their own, but it was a crappy thing to, and I think if that had happened, I could see Deonna Purrazzo being like the Natalya in WWE. She's never going to be like a superstar, but she could be that person that's the litmus test for everyone else. Kind of Chad Gable-ish.
Yeah, okay, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, Purrazzo, I think she puts together some solid matches. She's a very solid worker.
Solid wrestler.
Solid worker. Probably needs, a little charisma, a little bit of like oomph into the character type deal, but other than that, nothing too much to harp on. Yeah, I think she deserves some.
And she's a bigger girl, so I'm sure most of that was Vince going, "That can't work on television."
I'm sure.
Shut
But
up, Vince.
I mean, even we saw it, and later on down the line, we see like Mercedes and Renee, like they get with her having some time. Like you've seen longer matches both on female sides of things too. So main eventing.
One of the things that we're going to talk about.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Tony, I'm just going to plead with you, moving forward. No more Mercedes Moné main events.
Yeah, apparently already we see that the ratings went down again.
Ratings dropped hard.
I honestly, depending on even if I was there live, I would have to hear like, okay, I got to stick to this main event to figure out what what collision's going to be or something like that. Something would really have to sell me during Dynamite to keep me there in person, probably too. So It's a tough ask.
Yeah, it's not good. John Moxley finally explains why the AEW title is in a briefcase. Do you buy it, or who can finally take down the Death Riders?
Yeah. I actually like the promo that John
I
put
love
together.
that he has his wife interviewing him.
That too. That was interesting.
Like-
no longer, and he wasn't in like a dark, scary alley for the first time either, with like a barrel on fire or something like that. He was just in like a gym. They were on they were on mats.
It's the heart dungeon,
Yeah,
quote unquote,
yeah.
kind of.
And
motif.
I liked what he said. He's like, what? You don't need to, what? This is a petting zoo? You need to take a picture of it? You need to see? He's like, me. Like, I'm the champion. I am what embodies what the AEW World Heavyweight Championship is. So I thought that was a really cool statement. And not very often do you get like a well put together John Moxley promo that's other than just like, I'm
Screaming?
Yeah, the violence and the blood and I'm gonna kill you. Like he doesn't.
Barbed wire!
Yeah, no, sounds like he was well put together. It was well written, and then he's like, okay, I can work with this.
He's a decent actor.
Yeah.
I mean, he did well in the one WWE film that he was in.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But
It was like round 15 or whatever.
Something like
15,
that, yeah.
17, 18 rounds.
something like that. I'll say this much: I was impressed as you were with the promo. The promo was solid. I love that Claudio's by his side all the time. Because those two, out of everybody,
It would be out of it doesn't need to happen now, but Claudio should maybe get out of Moxley's shadow. I would love to see a Moxley Claudio match rivalry down the line just to break that up. But if they
break up Death Riders,
if they eventually do break that up, I could see them never doing that, and I could be okay with that too. But Claudio deserves a world title run. I don't know. That's just me.
we'll see.
Yeah.
He could never get one in WWE.
That's what I'm
so-
saying. That's
He had an ROH world title run,
Yes.
which was solid.
Yes.
Solid. Speaking of world title runs, bye-bye, Double J.
Yeah. That was short lived, and whether that was storyline or just people just
I think it's storyline. I think that
Yeah.
they're trying to do the Bryan Danielson thing with him, and it's not going to work. It is not getting over. He can't get through a promo without stammering at some point. Like,
Yeah.
just have MJF end him.
I think that's the route right now.
I'm being dead serious. I love Jeff Jarrett for what he has brought into this world. TNA, Double J, Road Dogg. I love all those things. But at the same time, slap nuts.
Exactly. I mean, this is turning into if for somehow, some way, if Jeff Jarrett got a win over MJF, it would be pretty damning for MJF.
I would leave the company.
Yeah, that would be a tough one. I don't think that's going to be the case.
MJF, I don't know if MJF recovers from something like that.
That's kind of my thing too.
And
If
why
something happens
MJF
like that.
has agreed to do this storyline, there has to be something bigger on the horizon.
I would hope so.
Two things I want to bring up from Dynamite and from Collision from last Saturday. We're going to go with the less important one first. Ricochet holding AR Fox hostage with a freaking golden scissors to the jugular. Let's go. Let's go, American Psycho.
Yeah.
I loved every moment of it.
The American Psycho, good take is again. I mean, I feel like I'm selling for him now, but they have a Ricochet shirt now, and he's doing the American Psycho bit. He's just
I'll tell you this.
It's
I
hip
love
to
the
be
fact.
square.
I love the fact that they wanted to do an interview with him, and he's like, "I'm not dressed for it. This has to be a proper interview. I want to have my suit on for a I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, I can kind of dig it. And all right, everything else AEW doesn't matter because guess who's back? Guess who's back? Timeless Storm. Yes, she's back. Thank God.
Yes, she is back.
Yahoo! The moment the accent came out, I was like, yes.
Now, what did Mariah May say? She's not real. She claiming that.
Dig it.
I think that's what it was. That's the.
I just loved the.
This is so much fun. I love it.
I just love the fact that she was like, I bore you out of my womb, and I'm going to stick you back up in that womb. And I'm just like, yes. And then she goes, I'm going to rip your off.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
If you don't think Mariah May's dropping that title at Grand Slam, you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's in Australia, people.
She's
She is
going up,
dropping. Tony goes, this women's division hasn't been anything since Timeless Tony Storm went away. I guess it's time to bring her back.
Yep. Right. That's exactly right.
Because that could have been played, that could have been a really long story.
Oh, yeah.
That could have been a really long story, which...
And I've already heard, a couple people have already told me, like, they wanted it for a little bit longer. They weren't fans of bringing it back right away.
Yeah, I was a little sad that she brought it back as quick as she did, to be honest. But I think that's TK going, I need it.
Yeah.
I need it. Mercedes isn't bringing what I thought she was going to bring. No one else gets any kind of pop. Camilla's just disappeared. The bodyguard for
I
quit?
think contract was up, maybe.
Oh, I have no idea.
Honestly,
just
I have no idea.
disappeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Anything else you want to bring up?
No, not really. You know, AEW is just kind of just going through it right now.
I will say this.
Pushing through.
By the way, another thing I want to bring up after Timeless Tony Storm. Not as important as Timeless Tony Storm, but I will take all of Big Bill and Will Hobbs you can give me.
Yeah, that is the thing. Unfortunately, Hobbs just not medically cleared right now.
Not medically cleared. That's why they're not having their street fight on Collision. So they changed it to FTR and Cope, or is it just FTR?
I think it might just be. I think it's a 6-man. Might be the 6-man now.
Yeah.
So
In a
Powerhouse
Memphis
Hobbs
street
still not
fight or something
cleared.
like that?
For what it's worth, Kiera Hogan's coming back, possibly to Ring of Honor.
I think her potential's wasted. I loved her at TNA.
Yeah.
Loved her in TNA. But she just hasn't found her footing in AEW.
Okay, yeah. And then in the breakup section, Saraya breaks up with her rock star boyfriend.
Been broken up for 3 months.
Oh.
3 months.
Well, they just
That's
dropped
what
it.
Ronnie
Well, we're
said
just
at
finding
least.
out now.
That's what Ronnie says at least on the tweeters and the instas and what have you.
Whatever.
You didn't deserve her anyway, you douche.
Yeah.
Come at me. I dare you.
Yeah, go write a song there, fella.
Not knocking your song. Your songs are awesome. I actually enjoy his.
What Black Veil Brides? What who are they?
He did the one with Tech Nine that I was showing everybody.
What band are they?
Falling in Reverse.
Oh, okay.
Falling in Reverse.
That wasn't in my emo.
What,
that was
Scotty?
not in my emo screamo catalog.
What?
Yes, that was great. People's Moonsault.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I was worried that they were gonna bury his ass after he shrunk that one or didn't get it in with the Hurt Locker and they beat the Everlyn or he just scampered away like a scared little puppy. I was like,
I love the
they're
direction
gonna
this
kill
is
him.
He's running wild with it, and I love it.
Might be number 2 on my list for favorite heels right now.
Possibly.
In AEW at least. In AEW.
Yeah, I think so.
Anything else for AEW?
No, I think that's it.
All right. When we come back, a whole lot of WWE, because guess what? It's Royal Rumble weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments, and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation or to purchase a framed naked clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go.
Psst. Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that'll have you craving more? Taco Bell.
All right, can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco.
De nada.
Good. Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with no gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
And we're back here on BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub. I'm David Dykstra. That's Nick Johnston. How you doing, people?
Heyo.
It's Royal. Properly done, sir.
Yes.
The original winner of the Royal Rumble, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh. And we're not talking about you.
Is he going to be in the Rumble?
Oh, God, I hope not.
No, I think he's coming off of cancer, so he's.
Listen, I told you exactly what was going to happen if I hear Ric Flair's music during the Royal Rumble. It's getting turned off. He's going to have a massive stroke of coronary halfway down the aisle, and it's going to be over.
Yeah. Or someone's going to throw a full
That would be funny.
can of woo at him.
That would actually be funny.
What was I didn't hear?
Flair comes in and immediately eliminates Andrade.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be pretty good.
It just looks at him and goes, I don't think Ric Flair's showing up.
No, I don't think so either.
I listen, there's a lot of things that we need to talk about. First and foremost, the nastiest bump I've ever seen happen on Raw happened this last Monday.
Yeah.
JD McDonough, the stud that he is, hits his bulbous head off of the off of the commentator. Look at that.
I'm just I didn't see the freeze frame of that. That's
It was you didn't even
I
see
saw
the
it live.
whiplash.
I saw it. I saw the video. I did not see the freeze frame of it when it upon impact. That is awful. That makes it way worse. And you can kind of you can see exactly where the ribs break and where it punctures the lung. My big question simply was
I was
just
worried about a massive concussion
yeah, that
when
was
it happened,
yeah.
and then to find out that he wrestled the rest of the match with 2 broken ribs and a punctured lung. Dude, you are a stud. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, it's borders. It kind of blurs the line of stud and just dumbassness, kind of. You're like, hey, take a breather. Literally, take a breather. Take it easy. My only thing is, truthfully, and I don't care. I mean, if this happened at AEW, everyone would be losing their minds, and TK would be on a pedestal, like, oh, what are you doing? You're ruining everything. But no, just because Triple H checked in with JD McDonough, they're like, oh my God,
Checked in, nothing. He went to the hospital, dude.
Oh yeah, exactly. He checked in. No, he said he checked in with him. He didn't go to the hospital. There's
Yes,
no
he did.
way. Okay.
Yeah, he went to the hospital.
Okay, for sure.
After the show was over, he went to the hospital.
I want to see the receipts. I want to see the wristband that says what time and when he checked in. There's no way. He's zoomed in. He's definitely zoomed in. Hey, you all right? All right, now I gotta go make myself the Hall of Famer. All right, I'll take it easy. I'll take it easy. I'll be right back. Any more streamers we should invite? All right, for sure. Yeah.
I will say this. That makes Sin Cara look like even bigger of a wuss.
Why? What happened?
You never heard about Sin Cara once stopped a match because he broke his finger.
Oh, okay. Ouchies.
Like legit.
Which Sin Cara? The original Sin
The
Cara?
original Sin Cara.
Because there's been like 3 versions of Sin Cara.
No. No.
Okay,
The OG
just wanna
Sin
make
Cara.
sure.
And I think that was the final straw. Vince was like, go back to Mexico.
Yeah, that could be the case. I mean, the Enzo of him knocking himself out is so hilarious. That one's pretty good. But that obviously that match didn't stop. But regardless,
let's get to it because you made a comment about it. So your belief is that this was a work, and Triple H knew that he was going into the Hall of Fame?
yes. What? Let's just pretend. Exactly right. This is what Jim Cornette says. Well, look who won the pony. And if you don't know that little story, that's what he's told on his podcast before. It's some old wrestling company was running out of money. They ran a promotion like, hey, let's run a raffle. If you win the raffle, you're going to go home with a pony. Well, guess who won the pony? The promoter's son. So here you go. Look who won the pony. Triple H being the headliner for the Hall of Fame this year. Whatever. You can look at his what he's earned, 13, 14, 15 world championships?
I think it's 13 or 14.
Okay. So up there, he's got I think he's got a Royal Rumble win.
He's got 2 Royal Rumble
But
wins.
I'll always say this. He always was sniffing the right cracks. That's Triple H. That is the story of Triple H. And, it never should have been a sledgehammer with Triple H. It should have always been a shovel because he's buried countless careers left and right with his actions in the ring and now probably eventually when he gets to his actions in this position he's in currently. So there you go. Enjoy your Hall of Fame speech there, Triple H. I hope someone interrupts you like you interrupted Ric Flair. Ridiculous.
Hater alert. I love it, though. I love that he has these takes that nobody... Listen, it is undeniable what Triple H has done for this business to go from being Hunter Hearst Helmsley to the Cerebral Assassin. Phenomenally done. I think him and The Rock in the mid-90s, probably some of the best wrestling in the mid-90s. I will say this. Whether he knew or not, he played it very well.
Yeah.
He played it very, very well. The take that I got out of that was Shawn going, "You've been inducted in with D-Generation X," and Taker goes, It's like, what? Taker's not a DX fan?
Yeah.
All right, okay. But good for you, Paul Levesque, Triple H, whatever you're going to go by when you get inducted.
Took The Rock to go to Hollywood, Stone Cold injuries, right place, right time, like I said, right crack sniffing. Handed him the world, literally handed him the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, wait a minute.
Eric Bischoff handed him the World Heavyweight Championship.
Can I
Barry's Booker T.
Can I just devil's advocate
doesn't want to work Tuesdays, so guess what we get? JBL for a World Heavyweight Championship for a year and a half. Thanks, Triple H, because you don't want to work Tuesdays.
Let me be devil's advocate here. Does the new DX work without Triple H?
Does the new DX work without Triple H? What when it was just him, Shawn Michaels, and Hornswoggle?
No,
the new DX?
No. I'm talking Triple H, X-Pac, and the New Age Outlaws. He personally picked all 3 of those guys.
Yeah, he was a really good comedy act. Good, yeah. They put on blackface and was extra racist to the Indians when he went to the thing. Yeah, no, it was a great character.
Why do you hate Triple H so much?
It's not a hate. It's
that's hate.
Let's just open our eyes and realize what's going on. I mean, simply, he's just patting himself on the back for everything he's done.
Someone posted the Obama meme of Obama giving Obama a medal. Like, that's kind of what did happen.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened.
All
so
right.
let's not sit here and pretend.
Let's move on. I'm not gonna argue this at all because it's insanity. Stephanie McMahon returning to TV on her own new show. Stephanie announced Stephanie's Place will be on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, from what I read, it was Peyton Manning's his crew that Omaha Productions putting it together. So it's gonna look good.
Female athletes is what she's gonna go for.
Is that what she's highlighting?
I have no idea.
First trailer showed her with the entire bloodline.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I think they're just
on the Bloodline yacht.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of following her from her like day-to-day tasks. And I'm sure they're probably gonna integrate some extra, drama here and there. But I feel like it's probably gonna be like, Peyton's places, like, and then it's
Can I
literally
throw this
Stephanie's
out?
places. So
If her music hit for the Royal Rumble, I would be super happy.
for her to come out and participate,
Yes. I don't think she's ever participated in a Rumble.
only if Ronda Rousey's in there, and have that standoff once again. That could actually be a good callback, but
On good news, Jordan Grace signed with WWE.
bad news. She might not be at the Rumble because she's hosting her mother's birthday. That's what she said on her socials.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Mama Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Front row seats
Happy
for the Royal
birthday.
Rumble.
Happy
There
birthday.
there you go. There you go.
No,
Front row seats.
Jordan Grace is WWE. That's good. I hope that's a solid spot for her.
She better win the IC or the US title real quick.
I mean, she just better have a really good showing at the Rumble. I think and she will. She'll have a proper standing. And
I'd love to see her eliminate Bianca Belair and all the.
I mean, this officially just makes WWE the land of just like the ripped, yoked ladies. Like that's just where it's at.
Her and Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
face off. That'd be nice.
Rhea, I mean, goodness, I didn't get the details on how long and for how much, but I would think.
Who cares?
I would think at least 3 to 5 years.
If
If
your husband wants to come and join NXT, I'd be okay with that too.
Yeah, he's the very technical. There's nothing too crazy about him, but he's also kind of a wackadoo.
Yeah.
Backstage, so
Listen, man.
he's not going to get
That
the
mask,
biggest
though,
push.
That mask. I love the mask.
Oh, when he comes out with it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's, like I said, very...
The little Kraken mask.
Yeah.
awesome.
I think NXT might be the spot for him.
Yeah.
That'd be the
I
good...
think he'd
That'd
do
be
well
good.
there.
Yeah.
I'd do well. There was a Rhea Ripley lookalike contest before the Rumble.
Yeah, I thought that would be fun right before
Thank goodness we are here because we all would have folded.
Yeah. Hey, sure. Yeah, we definitely would have. So, there you go. There's the there's the details right there. $300. That's not too bad. A Hot Topic gift card. They know their demographic. That's pretty solid. And WWE merch.
Sephora gift card as well.
I mean, you got to get the makeup.
For the ladies.
You got to get. That's how you get the makeup for it. So
Listen,
black eyeliner ain't cheap. And
my girlfriend looks at me all the time when I go, God, is she gorgeous? And goes, you're into that? And I was like, she's gorgeous. And she goes, you're dating the wrong girl. And I was like, no, you're amazing and beautiful and all that.
Yeah.
But she is a gorgeous, gorgeous woman.
I mean, I think it's gonna be our boy Frankie coming over with a goth
Shaboing, boing, boing.
a goth goddess over there.
Give him a.
Okay, gotcha.
Would you give her a little how you doing there, Frank? Give her a little how you doing.
Scotty's ready to dox himself for this contest. He doesn't care.
I'll be your Rhea Ripley. I could hear it now coming out of Frankie's mouth.
Oh yeah, he's been practicing his mommy or mammy.
Hey, you could have tried Frankie with your long hair, but you had to chop it for your nona. You look like a man. Greatest thing ever.
Fantastic.
It's the greatest thing ever. Couple other things I wanted to note here. SmackDown to me has been lacking.
In which way? What way?
There's not that. Although I will say this, Jacob Fatu is over.
Oh yeah, I mean,
If there was a question in your mind, he was the heel in that match, and they started chanting Fatu and one more time.
I got something to show you afterward because on the internet they ruined Jacob Fatu for me. They dubbed Winnie the Pooh's voice over Jacob Fatu.
Damn it!
And that's and now it's all.
What, Scott? That's why they're going back to 2 hours when it hits summertime, I believe.
Okay, and that was also gonna be my follow up with what you said, which is basically like, is it just like NXT because Raw has been so like raw, and then like is it just petered out a little bit on SmackDown for you?
I think you're gonna have this scenario like you did back in the day where Paul Heyman took over SmackDown, and he looked at the land of the misfit toys that he was given and goes, let's make this show better than Raw. I think you need that.
Yeah.
And if
Where
you're
Raw
going
is the glitz and glamour, SmackDown
then
becomes
you
the
have
wrestling show again.
Yep.
And
Exactly. By the way,
that's exactly how Paul Heyman built
little
his.
word to you, sir. The reason the Wyatt Six have not been seen, one of the members is injured.
Which one?
I do not know. No one will say.
Oh, it's very mysterious. I know. Sorry. I
They're
forgot.
the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
No, one of them is legit hurt.
Hopefully the
And that's why
Buzzards.
I'm going to go with Joe Gacy because he took a pretty hard bump.
Okay.
I know it's not Nikki.
Yeah.
By the way, if Nikki Sixx isn't in the Rumble, I'm riding.
Yeah. There's a lot of names to get to in that Rumble, and I'm sure we're gonna get to them. So.
Oh yeah. Anything from NXT? Anything from the NXT crossover?
I don't believe
TNA
so.
that you. What's up, Scotty? Jesus Christ, Christmas.
Fraxium.
It gets eyes on the product. Absolutely, I like it. Absolutely, I like it. I will say this. I cannot wait to hear Indianapolis chant, whoop that trick.
That's going to be a big pop.
Telling you right now.
It's going to be a big pop.
And everybody on that main roster better take notice because that dude is legit. Stop. Stop. Don't let him influence you, Frankie.
Don't let him do it.
Don't do it. Don't let him. Anything else before
No.
we get into the Rumble?
No, I think we're set.
All right, when we come back, we break down the Royal Rumble right here on BK Dub. BK
Ah, hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors card after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste, the second to none. Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
That is all. Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Where's the boss? Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired! The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
Nick, do you go topless on beaches?
I kind of have to. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just saying, man.
I can't do the tank top thing.
I'll guarantee you, Scotty wears a t-shirt to go swimming.
No, he does the old like 1950s, like the singlet.
The full body
stripes,
swimsuit.
the striped singlet. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fantastic. All right, enough of messing with Scotty.
Let's
get to
all that on the nose too.
By the way, rewatching Royal Rumbles because that's what I do before the Royal
That's
Rumble.
how you do it.
Watched the Ponder. I think that was his name.
Yeah, for the tough enough guy. Oh, just get murked. Oh, Bob Holly did it right.
Bob Holly, Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero just lighting his chest up.
I would
I never felt so bad for a douchebag guy in my entire life, but I felt bad.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's probably a lot for the first time. A lot of people were probably cheering for Bob Holly.
Do you know? You know why that happened, right?
The whole thing with Kurt Angle, right?
Yeah, it was him trying to break Kurt's freaking arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Kurt goes, "Okay, watch."
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you never heard from him again.
Nope.
What?
That's good.
He is such a mark.
I know. See, the celebrities. That's what I'm telling you.
Mark.
He's addicted to it.
Oh, by the way, we're going to get into that too.
And then next thing I know, Kane came out. I was like, okay, that's funny.
The 01 is hey, like they had like all the weapons in there. Yeah, Raven came out and brought all the weapons. That was a pretty good spot with that. I recall that
I
one.
miss Raven.
Yeah, very underrated.
Old school Raven.
Oh yeah, underrated.
Old school Raven.
And then the countdown started, and then his music just didn't hit, so they were like, "Oh, he's the guy in the room."
Yeah.
He just came out early.
Yeah.
The other one that keeps running, or I keep seeing memes of. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah! The world's greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's the greatest Royal Rumble just for the fact that he almost ate underneath the ring and died.
He almost hit his head bad.
Real bad.
Oh yeah, that could have been brutal.
Do you know Elias goes, he came into the ring and he was pissed and hit me so hard.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he was mad.
Oh,
Well, what are you
man.
going to do?
It just potatoed him.
He did. All right, let's get to the Royal Rumble real quick.
Let's do it.
Tag team titles, DIY versus MCMG, Motor City Machine Guns for those of you.
Motor City.
For those of you that don't know, 2 out of 3 falls. I see this happening. I'm gonna call it right now. This is gonna happen a lot like the FTR DIY match in NXT.
I was kind of getting that sort of vibe where I personally think this can steal the show.
Oh, 100%.
100% can steal the show. I mean, obviously the ladders, the violence that can come from the World Heavyweight Championship match, but these are 4 guys that just work, and I had to do like a triple take, honestly. One, to realize that this was happening. I'm like, oh, okay. Tag titles are on the line in a pay-per-view? What? So, and then the fact that they're giving them 2 out of 3 falls, they're going to give them some time to go. So this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Only 4 matches on the card. I mean, both Rumbles are going to be an hour.
This is why there's a special start time.
Yeah.
This is why you're starting to see Triple H's influence on NXT starting to come into WWE, the main roster at WWE, because he wants to see better wrestling. He wants them to go longer. He wants all that stuff.
Yeah, and there's all the potential right there. I think DIY retains, but I mean, this is going to be an amazing showcase to, again, if you haven't seen Motor City for whatever reason, you just haven't got around to SmackDown or just
losers.
Didn't turn on TNA for the past 10 years. You're finally going to have an opportunity. It's going to be great. So
yeah,
I can't wait. This is going to be, I think, I'll just call it show stealer. This steals the show. Guaranteed.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
The only way this next match steals the show is if you get a package pile driver on the ladder.
If it recreates the
El
Kevin
Generico.
Owens, the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn spot. That's the only way for me. Yeah, this ladder war, ladder match. This is gonna be crazy. I was thinking about bringing in my replica title of the one, but I don't know. I just didn't have the gup to it.
To me, this is gonna be a status quo kind of match. Do they let Cody bleed in this match? I hope so. Because it'll bring more authenticity to the match.
Yeah, I want them to go, but obviously with the storyline and everything they have planned for Cody, they're gonna watch this and be like, oh, every bump he takes, they're gonna grimace a little bit.
The man wrestled with a torn pectoral.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. I think he's in that same headspace.
And that was the nastiest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
The moment he took off his jacket, I went, dude, what are you doing in a ring?
Okay, so now my synapses are flying now.
And we're only 3/4 of the way through
I
the
know,
show.
right. Finally, now they kick in. What was your thoughts on Cody and CM Punk's little back and forth?
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was underwhelming.
No, I think it was an unbelievably well done promo
Okay.
from Cody's side of it.
Yes. Okay, I can agree with that.
Because he's not wrong. Everybody, and you can say what you want. Everybody, since that pipe bomb, has been striving to be on that level.
Cody did exactly what Punk wanted to do.
Yeah.
And legitimately, he went and did the indie scene, came back, and now he is what he is because he built himself up. Punk only stuck around because, well, everyone was chanting his name, and he just that's that. So I think that's a good twist on it. I like that it was. I felt like it, not that it could have been a shouting match back and forth, but I felt like it could have been just a little bit, more jabs, better jabs at each other. But yeah, Cody handled it well, handled it better. He's kind of like he's teetering. Like you don't know if he's going to turn heel. He's not going to turn heel, but. And I mean, there are a lot of different things, and I'm probably when we get into the Rumble side of it, but with Punk, he can go the route of winning and facing Cody Rhodes and then having that happen, of he finally turns Cody Rhodes heel, or he has a battle with Roman Reigns, and that's finally the Paul Heyman, hey, I need that favor type deal, and Paul Heyman finally screws over Roman Reigns.
So
I don't know.
A couple other things I want to get into.
Sure. I'm jumping over.
Good God, can Sheamus, for the love of God, win the IC title, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph?
Mania.
I think it's going to happen at Mania too.
Mania.
But there's a caveat to that.
Okay.
Did you see who got interrupted Braun Breaker Monday night?
Yeah, Penta.
No, because it wasn't on American television. It wasn't.
Oh, the Penta?
It was during a commercial break.
Ah.
Only the international crowd got to see it.
Ah, that's a.
I'm okay with it.
That's a strike.
WWE put it out the next day, though.
They made up for it in that sense.
Penta's not going to win the title this quick.
No, I don't think so.
Especially with his brother probably being in WWE in the next 2 months.
I think he's got a chance to be. Can I say Final Four in this Rumble? I know he's going to be in the
Penta?
Rumble. Yeah.
You push him that hard this quick.
I think they're doing that maybe just to stick it to AEW because they love doing stuff just to spite AEW.
I'll tell you
and
this
let's not
much.
pretend.
I don't want to see Braun.
Keep going back there. Keep going back there. Keep going back. Keep chirping over there.
He said it first.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I don't want to see Penta Breaker. That's not the match I want to see. You know the match I want to see?
Who?
Penta Shinsuke.
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely.
And make it be dark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them get nasty with one another.
That would have been a golden age NXT match.
Yeah.
That would have been a nice one.
Yeah. So for me, the other one was, at what point is everybody going to realize that Jey Uso's never winning the world title?
Yeah, a lot of people are. I've seen the reactions to if Jey Uso wins the Rumble, they're not happy. They're not going to be excited.
I love what he's done for himself. He has turned himself into a main eventer. 100% can hang with anybody on the roster in a singles match. Can't argue with that. Can he be the dude though?
Yeah, no, I don't.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's kind of just when you look down the line and see who's the pecking order, like people want to see a Sami Zayn title run before they would want to see a Jey Uso title run,
which I think is coming.
That could be the case.
I truly,
and I wouldn't be opposed to that. He's very much earned it. So
Sami Zayn does things that no other wrestler on that roster does. People have true empathy for Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah.
And he's the only wrestler I really feel has that with the WWE universe.
I think that's a pretty good point too, for sure. Yeah.
So
you really get that. Yeah, you saw it in his wife's reaction and overall. So
let's get to the Women's Royal Rumble.
Let's do it.
Who do you think's winning it?
Oh, so we're getting right into it. Okay.
Yeah, let's just
ripping the Band-Aid off.
Okay, let's go. Surprise entrance.
I mean, there's going to be a plethora of TNA and NXT talent, I'm sure.
I want Masha Slamovich really bad.
Okay. I think even, like, Trish Stratus could pop in.
There's been rumors. There's been rumors.
Nikki Bella.
God, I hope not.
Lita? I think she was in the last one
No,
or two.
Lita's dealing with some stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
That's why she hasn't come back.
I know a lot of like go-tos, like, you know, Michelle McCool, because, you know, she's always like just in shape with Taker.
Do I do my one-on-one with WWE right now?
You could. Go for it.
Look at me, WWE.
Look at him.
Look at me.
Get in there.
If AJ Lee's music does not hit in this Royal Rumble, there will be a shoe through the TV.
And that's
no. You know what makes it even worse? Punk's teasing it now.
He is and isn't, kind of, but
you never know.
From what I understand, I've the last thing I heard, it's very doubtful. If she was, if this was fantasy football, you wouldn't see the Q, you'd see a D probably next to her name. I think it's doubtful.
I would say this. Okay, I got to ask you something. Did you see the vignette for Charlotte when she announced that she was going to participate in the Rumble?
I did not.
Go and watch that. She looks different.
In what way? Just her
she
face?
Looks, yeah.
Like her actual face?
Yeah, like her actual face looks different. Like she either had something done or they're not. Actually, Antonia.
When I type in Charlotte Flair in YouTube, the second thing that pops up is plastic surgery.
I have a question for you.
Not joking.
Can women do makeup so well or have makeup done on them so well that it changes their features on their face? See, that's what I think happened.
Well, I think we kind of know that. There's RuPaul's Drag Race been going on for like 15 years.
Criminy Christmas.
What?
Thank you for the information. To me, the promo just looked. She looked facially different. You're watching it right now?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It could be the case, you know, you haven't seen her face in a year.
Yeah.
Walk
up where?
I thought I feel like she had work done a little while ago.
We're getting an expert opinion. You got to show her.
There we go. That's the video. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that chin got done. Yeah, shit, yeah.
You think it's a chin?
I think
you think
so.
that's what it is?
When I think they'd like shave the jawline. Isn't like not the like actual like hair, like the jawline.
Like the jawbone.
Yeah.
They shave down the jawbone.
Contour and stuff. She looks like she's worked on.
Yeah.
Well,
she's got some shit done.
Hey now.
Oh, sorry.
Good night.
We try. Yeah, it's okay.
Just beat me out.
That's okay.
She's pretty though. But you can contour stuff.
Okay. That's kind of what I was asking.
Yeah.
Thanks, Antonia. Any surprises you think?
Well, yeah, I do think Jordynne Grace is gonna take a break from the party. I think she'll be at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, like I said, Trish Stratus could be the name. Rhonda?
No,
Rhonda.
she just had a kid.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. She could bring the kid.
She just had a kid.
she could put him up front row.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding.
What NXT wrestlers?
I didn't really get it. Oh, what about like Alexa Bliss? I'm sorry, I'll do like Alexa Bliss.
Don't tease me.
Don't tease you. Don't tease me. Roxanne Perez.
Why?
Yeah.
All 4'6" of her?
She's trying. What about? I mean, not a
You want to talk
surprise.
about a person? No. You want to talk about a person who has been with the right people? Roxanne Perez. Who trained her?
Who?
Booker T.
Not a surprise, I'm sure, but I think like Stephanie Vecquar will be. That's I'm
Stephanie,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she will be in there.
Probably Julia.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I heard Dakota Kai got hurt again.
Concussion.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's not as severe.
She will not be.
But yeah, I'll take her out of for some time.
Winner?
Well, I did cheat. I'm looking at the betting odds for what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't like the betting odds because I think the betting
Everyone
odds,
and their mother says Charlotte Flair. Everyone, and it's minus 200. It's minus.
If it's Charlotte, I'll say this: if it's, I don't want to see Charlotte Rhea again. I just don't. Oh my God, we've almost forgot about one of the bigger ones. Supposedly, Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that would be it for sure.
If Charlotte's going to do it, I would love to see a match between her and Tiffy.
Okay.
That one.
That would be that'd be a twist.
That'd be a great match.
It would be, yeah, it'd be fun.
I guarantee you there will be booze.
I felt like this has happened before.
I will guarantee there will be booze.
Oh yeah.
In the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed.
But that is kind of funny where it would be, Charlotte comes in, hasn't been here in a year, wins it, and then goes on to the WrestleMania. She'd be booed, but if Becky Lynch won it, she'd be cheered. Just because
Becky took time to be with her family and spend time with her daughter.
That's the difference. Okay. Oh.
Well, yeah, she got cast in a film too.
Okay.
But it was also family time for her. That's why she didn't sign her contract right away.
Okay.
Let's move on to the men's Royal Rumble.
Does Jade Cargill return? I'm sorry.
Yes, she will.
Okay. All right. There you go.
And it'll probably be right after Bianca Belair goes out because I think that's who threw her onto the thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Men's. Oh wait, winner. You never really said.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Man. I think Nia's a final 6, final 4.
Nope.
It's okay. She's now the grading scale. Yeah.
Standard.
Yeah. She wants a piece of Jordan Grace, who I think kind of looks like Stewie Griffin when he's on steroids.
How about this? How about this? Jordan Grace eliminates her by fireman's carry.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be impressive.
That'd get Jordan over.
Yeah. 1,000%. Oh God.
You're gonna go with Charlotte, aren't you?
I think I will, but I want it to be Becky or, like Alexa or something like that.
Io Sky.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Io.
Where's Asuka?
Oh my God! I forgot about Asuka.
Yeah.
She's
hurt?
good to go.
She's okay.
She's finally good to go.
Okay.
They're just waiting.
Okay.
So it could be this weekend. But that being said, Io's been killing it for the last, I'd say, 6 months.
And the top 3, again, for what it's worth, is on these betting odds. It's Flair, Belair, and Sky. Those are the top 3, with Lynch right on the outside.
I want Sky.
There you go.
All right, men's Royal Rumble surprises.
Oh boy, I think Jeff Hardy makes his way in there.
I think everybody's on the same page. That place will pop like no other with a Jeff Hardy.
A Jeff Hardy entrant. Maybe Ethan Page. Do we get? I mean, again, the Malachi.
Trick.
It'd be too quick, but Malachi Black at 13.
I don't believe Malachi's out of his contract.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, Joe Hendry, of course, made an appearance right there.
If Sean Spears doesn't come out at 10, I'm gonna riot.
That's not worth getting upset over.
Sean's been killing it in NXT. Yeah.
Everything's right with you.
Wait until we're all together tomorrow and watching this thing.
How about The Rock?
Please, God, no.
Really?
Yeah. He's already said that he's not going to be at WrestleMania this year.
Okay.
So what's the point?
Okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to think of. I swear to God.
So confirmed off the top of the dome, Punk, Penta.
They've got.
Sure.
They've got
at least half.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
at least half. You figure Trick.
I would think the 15 that are there's probably going to at least another 5.
Please, God,
NXT
let
people.
Obafemi. Please, God, let Obafemi.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I think
Obafemi.
with those 15, another 5
Ethan
NXT.
Page.
Yeah.
The women's is a lot shorter of a list.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry. No, Nick Nemeth will not be in that.
What about Matt? Matt Cardona, man. He's going to be in Indianapolis. A lot of people apparently want him.
Unless
Sure.
they let him come out as Matt Cardona,
It's going to be, yeah.
it'll be a no.
It'll be Zack Ryder. It'll be, radio.
Version 1, Jeff Hardy or Matt Hardy?
We were joking saying that maybe, but again, can he even bend his knees? We'll find out as he walks, like half a mile to the ring.
I got one for you.
Okay.
I think this one actually is going to happen. Big E.
Yeah, I think that's so it's a bit of a long shot, but I think that's possible for sure.
I think Kofi does one of his things.
That was my thing too. I wrote, does he do like an anti-spot? Does he like an anti?
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
By the way, Wade Barrett, not bad. Corey Graves.
Adam.
Corey Graves comes out, that'd be sick.
What
I'll
about
give you one- I'll give you
Adam,
one no
Adam
one-
Pierce and
I'll give you one no one's talking about. What city are they in? Pat McAfee's definitely going to be in this Rumble.
Okay, yeah.
And I hope to
or
God.
Jeff Saturday.
I hope that Peyton Manning comes out.
I mean, yeah.
This is what I hope, though. I actually want Pat to wrestle this time instead of climbing in the ring and then, oh no, climbing back out.
So those streaming
Omos
those
is-
streaming idiots, are they just there or are they actually in?
They're not in the Rumble.
Okay.
They're just being.
Wants them backstage to set them up.
Oh yeah, set them up to stream so they can ruin all the specials.
He literally said, I'll even put you in Gorilla. Let's put Speed in Gorilla, dude. No, why?
No, that's got.
Then again, to your point, Nick, like, why are we inviting them? If you're watching Speed instead of watching the Royal Rumble and it's leaked on his screen,
Oh, I know why they're inviting I know why they're inviting the streamers that have 50 million followers. I know why, but I don't like it. It's stupid, disgusting. You're bringing in non-wrestling fans with the intent like, oh, they'll become wrestling fans. No, they're just going to be themselves the whole time.
All right.
I'm going with the Costco guys because he's
Winner?
actually a wrestler. Winner of the Rumble, God Almighty! If it's Cena, we're actually gonna riot. Then you bring back that then you bring that sign. I think it is gonna be Punk.
All right.
And if it's not, I mean, like I said, they have there's so many different
Avenues
routes
that they
right
could
now
take, yeah.
that they could take you with so many people.
Drew.
You can win you can even win it with Randy. You can justify winning it with Randy.
We didn't even bring up Randy.
You can justify
Randy's
winning with
supposedly
Randy.
going to be.
You can justify winning with McIntyre. You can justify winning with Sami Zayn at this point.
It's star-studded. It really is.
It is.
The top level is in this match, which typically does not happen. So.
Yeah, no. And like I said, it
It's a
could
little-
be Punk.
I will say this. I am a little pissed off that Gunther doesn't have a title match at the Rumble.
he's been going almost every single PLE.
which I'm okay with, which in that sort of way. Yeah. He's just the
Screw you, Scotty. He's the world heavyweight champion. He's the workhorse champion.
Yeah.
He should be defending on every PLE.
Can't burn him out. Can't burn the big dog out.
Love Shinsuke.
I do love Shinsuke.
Yeah.
I love the new Shinsuke. I love his entrance. Everything about it.
How about an LA Knight running TNA? Now that
That's not bad.
Using
Him
this-
versus Joe Hendry.
using his head for more than just growing hair.
Although I will say the LA Knight to Tamatanga, the I'm gonna make you shake is freaking fantastic.
That was good. That was fantastic.
All right, let's get to Scotty's bookings and internet bookings.
Did you pick one? Did you pick a winner? for
Oh,
either?
I gotta pick a winner.
Did you pick a winner for either?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said Sky. I'm sorry.
I said EO. Men's. Let's go off the board. I'm gonna say Sammy.
Okay.
They're doing a long.
You got this long-term storytelling. You got this one planted.
They're bringing up the fact that he can never win the world title way too much.
Yeah.
And they're throwing it in his face way too much.
Yeah, they're doing the Bobby Lashley thing. He's never won the world. He's never won tag titles. He's never won the tag titles.
All right, so these are internet bookings of the Royal Rumble.
Did you, sorry, really
Go
quick.
ahead.
Did you see they announced the new the 2K cover? It's Roman Reigns
With Paul Heyman.
You can, and then there's like the Bloodline version, which is like $129. Oh my goodness. But there's like the littlest, tiniest little picture of Sami Zayn, and then there's like, and then everyone's just like, "What are you doing in there?" It's just stuff like that. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, everyone's freaking out because of that too.
got on the cover. And Nello called it too.
Unbelievable.
Carmelo Hayes tweeted like a month ago, like, Carmelo is going to be on the cover of 2K this year. And he was right.
My goodness.
All right, you ready?
Falling up the stairs.
You ready?
Literally.
Internet bookings of the Royal Rumble plus some of Scotty's.
Okay.
And some of Frankie's.
Okay. Frankie
And if
approved.
it's anything like Frankie's top 5 best tag teams, we're in freaking trouble. Stop it! All right, Jade Cargill returns and wins the Rumble to face off versus Tiffy, who we find out is who is the one that attacked her.
Okay, that's an idea. I do like the idea of Jade Cargill finding out. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go thumbs down on that, and just because. But I think we'll find out. We'll have some sort of inkling of who did that.
I
to
need
Jade.
to see, because she's been doing work for the last month and a half, 2 months down at the PC. So I want to see if she's gotten less stiff.
We'll see. Been saying that for like 3 years
I
now.
hope. Alexa Bliss comes back and eliminates Liv Morgan to reach the final 2 and sets up their Mania feud. I don't mind that.
Okay.
As long as Alexa goes dark.
Yeah. Go dark. That's a thumbs up from me.
We like the dark, Alexa Bliss.
I was born in the dark.
I was born in the dark. Rock comes out at spot 31.
Was this a video game?
No, this is I'm the final boss. I'll do whatever I want. I'm number 31.
No, this was in the video game in like WWE 2K or Raw vs SmackDown 2011 or 12. You're in the Rumble. You get placed at number 1. You have to survive the whole thing, and then Rock comes out at 31 and beats you. You can't beat him. You're not allowed to beat him. Ah, okay.
He comes out and eliminates Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Okay, this one's Scotty's.
Okay.
Carmelo Hayes is one of the first ones out, and so is Trick Williams. They have a massive face-off moment. Honestly, it would be cool. They are 1 and 2. Carmelo is going to enter the Rumble and eliminates a few baby faces. He will showboat, do his cocky heel tendencies, and then Trick Williams will show up and eliminate him as soon as he enters the ring, and we'll hear allowed us whoop that trick chant ever.
There's a lot to gather from that. What I was kind of hung up on was the fact that they're 1 and 2. I think that's a really good idea to showcase those two guys, if anybody, or just maybe like an NXT matchup, someone that maybe like a feud that they're trying to push there. Have them be 1 and 2. Have them go for the first 3-4 minutes, and then I think that would be a good route. So. For that reason,
that's
I'll give
not
it a
horrible, Scotty. I'll give it a this.
Yeah.
I'll give it a this.
Yeah.
I like this one. Scotty, is this one yours? Penta eliminates Rey Mysterio close to the Final Four to set up either a WrestleMania feud or a Backlash feud, which is rumored to be in Mexico. Freaking love that.
Okay. Yeah.
Love every second.
If we're doing that, if we're pushing towards Backlash Mexico, then yeah, man, they're gonna have so much. They're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Now that's an international crowd. Not even international. That's a crowd I'll be fine with. They're gonna go ape. They're gonna go nuts, and then it'd be great. But I just hope everyone's safe. I just hope it's safe.
All right. Randy Orton returns to cost KO the title match, but also turns on Cody during the celebration. Randy then
he just turns on everybody.
Randy then enters the Rumble at number 30 and wins.
Okay, so he's doing double duty. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny though.
It's good.
Yeah, that'd be so much Randy.
That'd be so Randy though. I don't need anybody else. I'm a loner.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I don't make friends. All right.
That's funny.
Scotty,
I think that's fun.
Final two are Punk and Roman. Heyman distracts Roman to help Punk flip him over the top rope to win the Royal Rumble. I have heard this one where it comes down to those two and Punk just looks at Heyman and goes, "This is my favor."
Yeah. That's where we kind of we were kind of talking about that too, where it could be exactly that. Punk pulls the trigger. Paul Heyman screws over Roman Reigns, and that's the favor. So that could be the route, and that's where I'm at too. Where I don't know if that wins him the Rumble, because then he'll just go on to face Cody, and then that would you kind of just ice him and Roman Reigns. But then I do see where it could be a Roman Reigns Punk feud, and that goes into Mania non-title.
Yeah. Speaking of feuds that potentially could be Roman Reigns-esque, The Rock at Mania is up in the air. Drew McIntyre eliminates Roman Reigns for a Mania feud.
I'm sorry, you have to read that one more time.
Rock being at Mania is up in the air.
Okay.
I think it's all but dead.
Okay.
So McIntyre eliminates Roman at the Royal Rumble, leading to their Mania feud.
Okay. All right. That could be the case.
I actually really like that one.
Yeah.
All right. JBL appears in the Royal Rumble with Joe Hendry and Nick Nemeth.
Sure.
Nemeth isn't coming to the Rumble.
Yeah.
Someone said he's involved with that feud in TNA, so if they're bringing in some TNA talent, specifically those two,
I've just seen crossing things because obviously Joe Hendry's going to be it was the Jericho Cruise. That's what Nick Nemeth is also booked with, and Joe Hendry was also booked there, but Joe Hendry bowed out for this obvious reason. He's going to be at the Rumble. I think Nick Nemeth is still booked for the Jericho Cruise. I could be wrong.
Hopefully JBL is too.
JBL, that could be a surprise entrance. Here comes JBL to clothesline someone again and then just leaves for no particular reason.
Next one. Bad Bunny will be in the Rumble and knock out Logan Paul, setting up a WrestleMania street fight match. I would pay to watch that.
Is Bad Bunny on tour, though? Okay. Well, he just did like a hot one, so I figured he was doing something like that. Usually. Oh, just doing media stuff. Okay. Well, there you go. All right, yeah. Screw it. Throw him in the Rumble. Why not?
Naomi eliminates Jade because she was the one who injured her. No.
Nah.
I think it was Bianca. I really do. Becky Lynch is in the Final Four. If she's in the Rumble, she's going to be in the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Frankie's.
from the top rope.
Brock's music hits. It's always a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility that every woman in that stadium walks out of that stadium if his music hits.
That will get true go home heat.
Yeah,
for sure. And yeah,
women don't really like guys who are into sex trafficking.
Yeah, that's
Allegedly. Allegedly.
That would be a red flag for sure.
I mean, who knew Justin Tucker had red flags?
Oh, true.
He wasn't getting the proper rub down, is that what you're saying?
Oh, man, he's stressed out. Boy, oh, boy.
Yeah, Ravens trade him to Cleveland. All right. Anything else you really want to talk about? I'm spent, dude.
If Logan Paul gets a deep run, I'll be very upset. He should not be in there at all. I hope he gets dumped on his head.
He's about to fight his brother.
Yeah, again, love that. I'm all in. I'm a full-time WWE star. 2 weeks later, I'm fighting my brother.
I don't think it's real.
You don't think it's real?
No.
Well, how are both of them going to take a dive?
I think it's.
How is it possible?
I think it's a reality game show kind of thing.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Where they bring in other streamers and create teams.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I hope someone just.
No, I think it's like game show.
Was that thing with Ludwig Kaiser real?
Yeah, that was real.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
not the smartest move there, Jake Paul.
Bro, Ludwig
Doesn't he have a woman?
Yeah, that's what Logan Paul kept saying, and then I forgot who kept saying that to me. He's like, "Are you saying that to me, or are you saying that to yourself to convince yourself?" Like, I have a wife.
Oh,
I have a wife.
It was Michael P.S. Hayes.
Yes. It was Michael Hayes.
Hayes was standing right there. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Bro, Ludwig Kaiser would stretch you out like a pretzel, dude. Like, I know he's a wrestler, but I think that's gone are those Ohio State days, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great Royal Rumble weekend.
Yes.
You know, you invite people to your Royal Rumble party, and they decide to go to Vegas. So, no, your excuses are nothing to me, sir.
He wants to bet on the Rumble.
And then I got another one that's actually going to be at the Rumble and doesn't want to come to the party. He's going to be actually at the Royal Rumble.
He might be the surprise entrant.
That would be.
If Frankie comes out,
all you hear is his Nona go, "You're looking like a man." And it's Enzo's music.
Oh yeah. Ding 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 ding. I did love that joke. Some guy's like, "I'm gonna."
Nunzio's right there with him. You got this, man.
The guy goes, "I'm gonna go into the Royal Rumble just because that's gonna be my cheapest way to get to WrestleMania if I win, because all these WrestleMania tickets are $10,000." So.
Right. Ridiculous.
Oh man.
All
Fantastic.
right, that's gonna do it for us.
Enjoy the Rumble,
week.
everybody.
Enjoy the Rumble. We'll see you next week here on Bad Karma Wrestling.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
And David Double D Dykstra.